Brought to you by
So far, 120 exploration and appraisal wells have been drilled across the country, with 106 of these encountering oil and gas, which is an unprecedented drilling success rate of over 85%. Many of these discoveries are, however, in eco-sensitive locations, including national parks and swamps, raising fears of huge environmental degradation in case of a spill.
Several studies we have conducted in the oil region indicate that there are issues concerning waste management, there are issues concerning restoration and the restoration process. In Uganda, we do not have clear restoration regulations and guidelines. We depend on what the oil companies develop, but approved by NEMA. So there are some lapses there.
Plans are on to construct a refinery at Kanava in Hoima district. This means the mined oil will be moved from the country to the refinery through a complex network of pipes. Refined oil will meanwhile be moved to Buloba, Wakiso district, using another pipeline. An oil well would not only affect local soils, air, rivers, wildlife, and human communities, but would have a far-reaching impact that could transcend international borders, sparking off transboundary conflicts. An environmental monitoring plan 2012 to 2017 for the Albertine Graben that defines the key monitoring indicators, together with an enforcement and compliance monitoring strategy, have been put in place and are being implemented, while the National Oil Spill Contingency Plan is under development for use in the event of an oil spill.
The Oil Contingency Plan sets out the issues of detection, reporting, and response, and thereafter cleanup. But the oil spill responsibility number one institution is the companies that generate. They have to have an oil spill contingency plan on their own.
In addition, several laws are under consideration for review to strengthen them ahead of the planned production of oil. These include National Environment Act, National Environment Waste Management Regulations, Statutory Instrument number 153-2, and the National Environment Standards for Discharge of Effluent into Water. Private players in the local oil sector are mandated to conduct environment and social impact assessments before starting any project. It is hoped these assessments will help decrease the effects of any spill.
What we've seen with environmental impact assessment surveys and studies, we think if it's put to order, it should be sufficient to help us.
Uganda plans to export crude through the Hoima-Tanga oil pipeline. There are, however, concerns of the durability of infrastructure on Uganda's side.
As we prepare for oil production, are the roads adequate enough to handle the heavy load materials that are going to be transported on those roads, but also the traffic on the roads? So in terms of infrastructure, I do not think that Uganda is ready to handle, not until there are plans to upgrade these roads.
The process of acquiring the right-of-way for this pipeline is ongoing, with the detailed pipeline routing study and the environmental baseline survey study completed. However, critics argue there is need for residents to be sensitized on their role in ensuring that the network of pipes is not tampered with.
The people living in the oil region may not differentiate crude oil from refined oil. And they may think if I break the pipeline, I can get a deal, I can fetch the oil. Secondly, even if they understood when there is a refined oil running through the pipeline, they can say, oh, let me break this. So spillage can happen as a result of deliberate human intention.
Crude oil and refined fuel spills from the tanker ship accidents have damaged vulnerable ecosystems in Alaska, the Gulf of Mexico, the Galapagos Islands, France, and many other places. Oil spills on water are generally much more damaging than those on land, since they can spread for hundreds of nautical miles in a thin oil slick which can cover beaches with a thin coating of oil. These can kill waterbirds, mammals, shellfish, and other organisms they caught. The National Environment Management Authority is mandated to ensure such incidences don't happen in Uganda.
Have a very negative impact on the population health, on the environment, and generally doesn't augur well in the country where there's an oil spill or leakages of oil everywhere without any mitigation action take place. We did that during the exploration stage, and we're going to do that during the production stage.
Environmental and biodiversity tools have been developed as part of the effort to ensure appropriate environment management for the oil and gas sector in the country, as well as an environment sensitivity atlas for the Albertine Graben developed in 2009 and updated in 2011. Mebo Twegumiezake, Jenina Nabokera, NBS, Live at 9.
Brought to you by